morning to you guys. How are we doing? Come on in, come on in. Let me see who we have this morning with us. Come on in, rock and come in, rock and come in, rock and come in. Yes, guys, without you, there is no me. And without me, there is no us. A pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. How are you doing this morning? Yes, as God has been good to you, yes. I pray myself to sleep last night. How about you? How about you? Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm 500 away from 1 million views. 500 away from 1 million views. I could not have done it without you. No, I could not have done it without you. So for those who are going to work, I pray for your safety. You're going out and also you're coming in. Yes, this is your Jamaican journalist, Mom, the mother of an award-winning journalist out of Jamaica. And I'm here this morning just with a little vibes of the morning. Yes, to thank you guys. Gratitude is a must. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. Yes, for the support, unwavering support. Things is gonna get bigger and better. This is just the start of good things to come. Yes, this is just the wake up. Yes, before the makeup and the shake up, but no breaks up. Yes, I'm on my way to work. Yes, I'm working on the second floor. You know, when I go on the second floor, I have no time for phone. Yes, I have no time for the phone on the second floor. When I go second floor, I work in memory care, so I'm in memory care today. Working in the memory care today. When you work in memory care, you know the client need attention. If your client get up, you have to get up back behind that client to prevent any fall risk. The sun is out in all its glory this morning. I'm trying to put the phone somewhere where I can get less of the sun light in my face. Yes, for those who are just joining in, I'm your Jamaican journalist, Mom, the mother of an award-winning journalist out of Jamaica. I want to tell you many thanks. Thanks a million. Your support. Just need 500 more to reach 1 million views. Yes, 1 million views. Wow, wow, wow. That means I'm doing something that is credible. I'm doing something that is great. Amar, welcome and I greet you. Yes. So this channel, it's just a matter of time with 4,280 something strong YouTubers. Yes, we are doing this together. 500 away from 1 million views. Isn't that something positive to speak about this morning? Yes, with Christ in the vessel, we all can smile at the storm as we go sailing on. Yes. So, positive mindset. Let your voice speak volume. Let your voice make an impact. Yes, and that's what I do. Right mindset, positive speaking. It will grow slowly, but at least one day I will get to the margin, and it won't be by myself. You holding my hand, we'll get there. 500 away from a million views is something positive. Yes, with 880 something thousand, 100 views and still counting. Grateful and thankful. Today is thankful day. Yes, grateful day. Yes. See, I'm going to work. I wanted to change it here, but in the memory care, you don't want to nice up yourself and go in the memory care. Too much work. And sometimes, even if you see a resident getting up and it's not your resident, you still have to jump into action and take charge. And that's how it is in memory care. Each one help each other. There are many times when it's not my job and it's not my business, but I still jump in and take care, because care is care. Even if not getting paid for it, it's called care. And sometimes doing this job, you have a little community service work, the work that you do that you don't get paid for it, but because it's within you, you have to jump up and do it. One morning, I was leaving off my shift. I met a lady at the exit, planning to go to church. But the look on her face, she wasn't feeling well. I jump into action. I see that she want to. I jump into action. A garbage bin was near, and I put the garbage bin. And when I started to administer care to her, everybody thought it was my client. I said, I don't know this lady. I don't know her from anywhere. But I sprang into action because I see that she wasn't feeling well and she was almost fainting. And I caught her just in time. If I see the lady, I wouldn't remember her. I don't know if I remember her name. That's how life is. We help people. We don't have to know who they are. We don't have to know their name. And even if we see them tomorrow in this life, sometimes we don't even know them, because what I do is from my heart. I cannot be mean when it comes on to caring for the most vulnerable people. And this is why my heart is soft, my heart is tender, but I'm friendly, but I'm also firm. Growing up, I see how my parents treat the sick and the shut-in. When my father cooked on holidays, the sick and the shut-in will get their meal first before us. Always been kind. So I'm from a loving family and from a kind family. A family who values people, who make people feel valuable and appreciated. So that has passed down from generation to generation. So with my siblings and I, we are very close. Very close. Yes, families stick bend, but never break. You know, every family have their disagreements, but how they mend their disagreement together. This is why losing a brother, for me, it hit hard. Family circle has been broken. It will take a little time to get mended. You know, last night, before I go to my bed, and looking back, I cried. And my reason for crying is that the moments, the precious moments we spend together. We'll never get them back. They're gone. But he's gone, but the memories still lives on. So I say every day, cherish your friends, cherish your family, cherish those people who are close to you. We never know when will be the last. As for my brother, I saw in 2024, we take so many pictures. One picture, I have my hand rest across his heart. I didn't know the reason, but my hand was across his heart. We jokingly make a sign to the world. But when the hard reality hits, he's no longer here with us. Last night I was telling a story about my grandmother, visiting my grandmother, and the steep dirt road that we had to go up. And when rain fall, I couldn't take my baby because each time I walk, the mud was so high on my feet. My brother was the one who carried that baby for me. Even though he fell so many times with that baby, but he's the one who carried that baby for me. I remember the days he wasn't living with us then. My grandmother used to send him with food for my mother. Every Saturday morning, he would come. As a child growing up, I always looked forward for him coming with the food. Mangoes, bananas, you name it, cane. So he will come and then he'll go back home to my grandmother. One day he came. He decided that he wasn't going back home. And he stayed with us until then. That time he was about 18. Until now. At his passing, he was 58 years old. So he has been around for a long while. In my family, I have a lot of sisters, not so much sisters, but other brothers. So we'll always have a choir. And I will always lead the choir. And he's always the backup in the choir. So whenever we want to sing, I always summon him. He was very good at craft. He showed us how to make the mat. He would have these batteries and put them together. And there comes a radio. He will sit and he will make his cards and he will take us in the cart. Always creative. He has never gone construction, but he could build a house. Laying the tile on the floor, he could do that. One of his crafts that people admire him about was building stone walls. Very crafty. Never go to school to learn any of those trades. But he was good at his job. He fell sick. Didn't tell anyone that he was sick because this man has never been sick. He waited. And even when the sickness was rocking his body, he still did not tell anyone he was sick. Then he started fainting. And he denied that he was fainting. He said he slept. And then sometimes he's in bed. Gave him the food, he would not eat. He gave up too quick. Gave up. To the hospital, the shorter breath, the breathing. So he has left. Last week, Tuesday, he has left us. Many times, some of us give up too quick. Yes, sometimes when we're sick, we don't hold on. He could have lived, but he decided to give up. So, one of the toughest things is to sit with my siblings and plan funeral. Everyone is in a scary position. And I say to my client always, and family, I'm here to protect family. And this is one of my sad stories. I always tell family, come, I'm here to do a policy for you. That if any life changes happen, you have cancer, you come down with any form of illnesses, and your life insurance, your health insurance bring you halfway, I'm here to take you to the next level, that you can be alive. Yes, my brother, I insure every one of my siblings, including stranger, but I did not put him on it. The reason is that I did not remember the year he was born. I told the lady, I'll do it when I come up. I did not do it. I could have gotten a ticket to go down to Jamaica, burial spot, and the burial finances taken care of. Here is my sad story that I'm telling family all the time. I'm a life insurance producer in the state of Connecticut and Texas and other states as well. This is what I do for family. Plan before the unthinkable happens. It's a matter of when. I can be here with you right now, and I don't know when, or a matter of when things will happen. But I protect myself. If life changes should happen to me, I can write to my insurance company and tell them I need X amount of money. A nurse in New York, she was working, she was comfortable in her job. She had cancer. Her health insurance take her halfway. She didn't have the money to pay for the next level. To get help from the government, she has to sell her house and come down to $2,000 before the government can help you. She lost her house, couldn't pay her mortgage. Children going to school. Death comes. The #1 killer in America is critical illness and chronic illness. They take you out right now. So, any state you're in America and Canada, seek protection. When you have a life insurance policy with living benefits, because this gives long-term care. I work in long-term care. So if I'm putting in a policy for somebody, I make sure to give them long-term care. Don't let this be a sad story. Come to our meetings. We have meetings. Come to our meetings. I'm inviting you. The invitation is extended to you. Come to our meetings. My email is on my page. Come to our meetings. Drop it under my comment section. You want to come to the meeting, you want to know more. If you know about financial education, you'll put your money in the right portfolio. Having your money sitting in the bank, you're not making money. Do what the 1% in America do. Put their money in IUL, Index Universal Life, all these business and banks, that's where they put their money. When you put your money in the bank, that's what the bank do with your money. Remember that money grows 3 ways in America. Fixed, that is the bank. You get very little, 1 and 2%. Variable, that's the stock market. You make money and you lose money. Compound, that's the powerhouse. If your money is not compounding for you, you're paying compound interest to somebody else, making somebody else rich, while you stay down at the middle. Let's move to the upper class. When something is happening in this country, you know who they put first? The upper class. Try to be in that category. 1% of America is doing it. Come, be a part of the 1% that puts their money in the right portfolio. When you put your money in the bank, put 100,000 in the bank right now. How much do you think you're going to get in 40 years? $4,000. How much the bank is going to make? 4 point something million dollars off you. You know that you could put your money in an IUL policy and get that same amount of money. A young man said he don't want a house here. And when he said don't want a house here, he said that having a house here is going to be stuck in 30-year mortgage. Well, me, I know I'm not having a house here. And I know my reason why. Because that 30-year mortgage, I put it in my IUL. And 30 years in my IUL, I have autopilot. I'm not paying a dollar. I have autopilot, so the money keep going, rolling over to pay for my life until I'm 120 years old and keep going. Yes. If I want to take a money off in the next 5 years or 3 years, well, compound interest. When you pay mortgage, you're paying compound interest. That's the way to get the wealthy, okay? When your car note, you're paying compound interest. That's how the wealthy become wealthy, compound interest. And this credit card, if I know then what I know about credit card, I wouldn't be stuck with these damn credit cards. I would have one and make sure pay off that one instead of having so many. Because what I'm doing when I have credit card, I'm putting compound interest in the wealthy pocket. Because when you pay the minimum, that's the same thing you would do if you have an IUL policy. And the benefit about the IUL policy, you can pad it with money. Pad it. If you have $1 million now, put it in there. If you have 2 million, put it in there. That's how the wealthy become rich in America. Yes. They stock. Guess what? You see life insurance, IUL? If they sue you, nobody can get a dollar. So I advise businesses to do that. Put in an IUL policy. Not a dollar. You know who I'm reaching on these aisles? I'm reaching the people who are in corporate, because when I talk to the middle class, they don't listen to me. So the people who are in corporate, they're the one who are taking this message serious, because this IUL, it trades off the S&P 500. You make money and never lose money. The stock market up, you make money. The stock market goes down, you make money. Yes, it's a slow growth, but guess what? That's what makes people to become a millionaire. Yes? You got to do what the 1% do. Compound interest. When your money is compounded, you can take off for money. You can travel the world. You can do anything what you want with your money. When your money is compound. Without touching your debt benefit. That's you being your own bank. Learn how to be your own bank and invest your money yourself. Be your own bank. That's when your compound interest is ripe. You can also borrow 90% of your debt benefit. Yes, without have to pay back, instead of the bank, without have to pay back that big chunk amount. You can pay back by 2%. Yes. And for those who are in institution and the 401k, I can't tell you about it. I can't tell you what my nurses say about that 401k. Sometimes when these people tell you, oh, benefits, don't let people trick you about these damn benefits. The only one I would take if I'm in an institution is the health care, the health insurance, and also the RAT IRA. Those are the good ones. I don't want nobody tell me about 401k. I know about 401k. I'm certified financial professional. Certified. 4 times I have to take this exam by the state of Connecticut before I could pass it. So you know what I'm talking about. So when people is telling me about all this benefit, come benefit. Your life insurance at your job, when you leave that damn job, that life insurance goes up in the air. You cannot take it to the other job. So the money that you pay in it, you lose all those money. Don't be fooled. When employer employ you, it benefits them because 60% of the 401k is in their copper. And when the stock market goes down, your money goes down as well. And you have to pay a financial advisor to think they're your money. So 401k, it's your choice, not mine. That's all I have to tell you. It's your choice. I'm not discouraging you. But if you know what I know, do the Roth IRA. More benefit. The only difference with the Roth IRA, when you take off your money, it's tax-free. Life insurance IUL policy, when you take off 100,000, it's always tax-free. The 401k, you got to pay tax on that damn money when you take it off. Pay taxes on it. So you're going to lose big time. Pay taxes on it. With the Roth IRA, you can't put in as much as you'll put in an IUL policy. It's a cap. 7,500 is the highest you can put into a Roth IRA. So if I go into an institution, I'm not taking no 401k. I'm not fooled. I'm not taking no 401k. If you have the Roth IRA to give me, fine. I know that the only thing with the Roth IRA that I don't like is you cannot put X amount of money in there. Is a cap, $7,500 you can put into the Roth IRA. You can't put any more. But the IUL, you can pad it, put in as much money as you want. But the Roth IRA, if you take off $1 million out your Roth IRA, it's tax-free. You don't pay any tax on it. But remember, I told you that your 401k, when you get it, you take out money, you got to pay taxes on that money. It is tax. Roth IRA, no tax. IUL policy, no tax. So I stick with the one that even if I take $1 million out, I don't pay taxes. And that's what the wealthy do. Follow the 1%. Follow the ladder. Where the money? Follow the 1% in America. You see all those big business, where they have their money? They have their money in IUL. Research that abbreviation. That is the gold. Research that abbreviation. Index Universal Life. Tell them you heard it from me. That's money. That's the power. Warren Buffett said if you're not compounding your money, hey, compound. And annuity is good. Ask Shaq O'Neal about annuity. He told the story of the rich man that he admired. Tell him to put his money into annuity. And that was the best thing that he has done. Annuity, let me tell you where you put your money. The right portfolios. Annuity, Roth IRA, and IUL. But put your money where the wealthy put their money. Use that as your bank. I want you to go on Amazon and buy this book. Money, Wealth, Life Insurance. How the wealthy use life insurance as a powerful tool to supercharge their account. It tell you about J.C. Penney, how it started after the stock market crash. J.C. Penney had... That's how that store come about. It tell you how McDonald's come about. Same IUL. And it tell you how Walmart, the same IUL. This is the power. Banks have money in it. Banks have billion in it. You notice when you go to the bank, you cannot get your money because they are compound and indexing your money and give you the simple interest because you don't know how to be your own bank. Bank is in business for money. Be in business for money too, because all of us love money. They said money is the root of all evil, but money, please locate me. I ask money to please locate me. We have to change how we do our finances. Having a financial structure and putting your money in the right portfolio. That is how you're going to make money and never lose money. If you put in X amount after 3 years, you can take off a money. It benefits you while you're alive. But if you have your money sitting in the bank and you should pass away, may God help you. Because that money is for the debtors, the credit card, and everybody. You won't get a dollar to bury you. You have to put something on it put somebody on it and make it that it don't go through probate court. Because if your money go through probate court, you know that Michael Jackson money is still going through probate court. Don't make that happen to you. If you're not putting your money in IUL or even whole life is good, don't do term life. You're betting against your own life. You don't know when you're going to die. I don't want nobody come and tell me foolishness about no term life. When you're sick, life insurance don't want you. But when you are healthy, you don't want life insurance. When you're young, you don't want life insurance. But when you're old, life insurance don't want you either. Choose. I'm here to cover you from the cradle to the grave. What are you waiting for? Schedule a meeting. Come and listen and see the blueprints. Come and see the line out. We show you everything script by script, chapter by chapter, how money works in this country. I'm licensed in the state of Connecticut, Texas, and if I'm putting a policy for somebody in a different state, it take me a day to get the license. 1 day to get the license. So if somebody wants a policy in New York right now, I go on my computer and I put in my license for New York. Illinois license is almost $400. Every year, I have to do continuing education, else my license cannot be renewed. I just renewed my license again, and the license lasts for 2 years. So each time, I have to do a line of credit for my license to be renewed. I do long-term care. I have my certification in long-term care. And also, we have to do cyber security. That people's personal information has been kept private. Another thing, know about the laws where money is concerned, money laundering. Because once you do anything that concerns money, you have to be in line with the U.S. government where money is concerned. If you're sending $3,000 out of this country, you are being watched. I'm telling you. This is not what I hear. This is on paper that I have to study to get my license. You are being watched. So you see the $10,000 rules, it was there for foreign countries. But we, as Caribbean people, we used to send back money. It wasn't a problem, but now, you're sending money to your own country, it's under the microscope now. For those who are here and they don't have their document, they know and they're watching. Some are building houses in their country and doing even business in their country that they have to send money back to their country. And because of the $10,000 rule, you may say, oh, I'm not sending $10,000. I send 5 years. And another week, I send another 5. Or I split it up in 3 payments. That is called, you're structuring your money. You're doing placements. So you're still under the microscope for that. I'm just telling you how they work in here under the money laundering. There was a gentleman who asked me to take off some money off TikTok and send it. His friend is going to send it. I should take it off, send it to his friend. His friend going to send it to him. I said, no. I said, no. Under the Money Laundering Act, money from this hand to that hand and from that hand to that hand, No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You may felt offended, but I know under the Money Laundering Act, this least little thing, I'll lose my license. For me, even if I'm moving to a different state or a different part or change address, I have to report to the commission in Connecticut prior to leaving. Yes. When you're in this insurance business, you not just get up and go on about your business, moving and don't tell the commission. Your license will be taken away from you. Yes. You have to do everything according to the laws of the land. I tell people, I don't take money from people. The insurance company take the money. And for some, you may put in a policy and they're sick. They never tell you that they're sick. But can I tell you that if you lie to me and don't tell me that you're sick, and I put in a policy for you, and the insurance company, remember that all your medical bill is stored at the MIB. So when they go to the MIB and check and see your doctor's report and your medical report, and they come back and tell me that you're not insurable, it has nothing to do with me, because you weren't truthful in the first place. So a lot of people, even if you back your age and tell me your X amount while you're much older, it still come back to haunt you. Because if a policy should pay it out, they're going to pay you to the age that you were supposed to be. You're not going to get that money to the younger age. You're going to get it to the older age. What I don't like in this business is chargebacks. If I put in a policy for you and you don't pay, the insurance company is going to give me a chargeback. I'll have to pay. So people don't like chargeback. So I make sure give people something that they're comfortable with. That they're comfortable with and what they can afford. I don't tell people to put your hat where you can't reach it. That's why it is necessary to run an illustration. After running the illustration, I can then show you different prices, what you can afford. But financial education is very important, because if I know then what I know now, I would retire. I wouldn't waste so much money. I would have stuck my money in my IUL, having my own bank. You can have your own bank if you're in the US and Canada. Let me tell you, you can have your own bank. Do what the bank do. Have your own bank. Supercharge your account, because the bank is doing it for you. And that's what you give the bank your money to do. To be a banker. But you know that you can do it yourself. The rich don't have their money in their sitting in their account, you know. They have it in the right portfolio where it's turning over, making money for them. Yes. They have a thing, the rich, they have a thing called 7pay. So when they put their money in IUL for seven years, imagine millions for 7 years. And when they take off that money, multi-millionaire. Let me tell you how they get wealthy. When a baby born 14 days old, they insure that baby. They put in $1 million policy and keep funding it, pouring money into it. So you see, when that child leaves college, that child is a millionaire. Have you ever wondered how the wealthy say, this house is for you and that house is for you? They believe in leaving a legacy. Yes, that's how legacies are created. But we're not doing that. Only the 1% in America does that. Oh, I'm not doing no life insurance because I'm not leaving any money for no children. This benefits you while you're alive. You hear me? Don't be ignorant. If you know how much education costs, wait until you see how much ignorance costs. Don't let it happen to you. I have a friend. I told her to let me put in a policy for her. She was happy, she was energetic. No, she don't want no policy. You know what happened? The unthinkable came. She met in an accident. She's home for almost 7 months now. Do it while you're young. Do it while you're healthy. We don't know what tomorrow may bring. We don't know what awaits us on the horizon. My brother, he wasn't sick, but he became sick. And what happened? But I blame myself. You know what I blame myself for? I'm teaching this. But guess what? One mistake I make. I got the opportunity to do it. I put his name on it, but I did not check the email to see that the lady sent the email for me to put his name on it. The space was there and it's still there. I even do it for a stranger. I didn't think anything was going to be wrong with my brother. I didn't think that anything was going to be wrong with him. He was never sick. Then this came when I wanted to put it in. After I know that I didn't put it in, it was too late. He was sick. I know he wouldn't live till July 25th, where I can put another person on it. He wouldn't live. He wouldn't live. And here it comes. At the same time, when I'm not even working that much. At the same time, when the finances are low, I just started my business. I just have everything up in the air. This would have stopped the gap and stopped the bleeding. But here comes it. This is why I tell people all the time, do something. Act now. The bank is doing it. You can do what the bank do. If you don't do this, we're going to end up working 2-3 jobs and retire poor. Have a passive income. Multiple streams of income. Social media. People make money. I don't start making it yet. But one day I'll get there. But I make money on TikTok. Yes. I make a little money on TikTok. My birthday, I just take off $1,700 and something. When I have a match, I take off $2,200. I take off $400 just for talking, $300 just for talking, $100 just for talking, $80 just for talking. So we have to use our voice and share what we know to uplift somebody. Somebody will run with this message today. I want to see somebody in my inbox or under my comment section you're interested. We have to know. We want to be wealthy. It is always said that the rich is getting richer every day and the poor is getting poorer. But guess what? We can change that. I'm here to tell you, you can change that. You can get rich if you put your money in the right portfolio. Yes, you can be wealthy if you put your money in the right portfolio. Let me jump in the comment section. I want to welcome each and every one of you Amar. When do you lunch break? I don't know who is B46. Hi. Sharon. I'm trying to go through the comments. Barrington. Oh, the traffic is so high on the road. Yes. I'm going to the people them work. Who is asking me if I get lunch break? Now that I finished talking, I'm almost work. I'm 4 minutes away from my job. Yes. Guys, you know that you can purchase super stickers, super chat stickers. Yes. Purchase super chat stickers. You don't want me to make a little passive income over here? They're for $4. Purchase them. $4. Yes. And please click on my videos. Guys, Temu has some nice products. Yes, I love the Temu products. They're so nice. And you know, with Temu, I'm a part of their affiliated market. Yes, I have code. I don't really know how to do it on this, but I'm just going to figure it out. Yes, I have their code. So if you use my code, you can get products at a cheaper rate. I'll be putting up some Temu products on my videos. So I'm going to get some products and some samples. And as soon as I do, I'll put them up. So I'm in the Temu affiliated market. And I know that I'm going to be branded by some of this big name brand in the US and other countries. So I'm bracing myself for the good things and the good deeds. But I could not do it without you. You're a part of the journey. You are a part of my journey. Yes. 2 minutes away from work. So without you, there is me. And without me, there is no us. I want you to have a good, great, and productive day. And remember, shift your mindset to positive thinking. Yes, and use your voice to be positive. Make content, not contention. Yes. I'm going to do a special live one morning just about financial education. Getting yourself financially educated is a powerhouse. You can also do this business if you're in US and Canada. I'm recruiting. You can do this business. I'm a recruiter as well. And I teach you how this business works. Come, my SMD is a lawyer in New York. So she's the one who will train you. Because of my brother's death, you know, I will be in Las Vegas on the 1st of July. In my gown, 3 nights. But I don't know if that's possible yet because I'm thinking of going to Jamaica. So I don't know. I don't know, the wheel may turn. It come in a time when I have everything lined out and everything just crash. The whole house has fallen down on me. So that's how I'm feeling right now. I reach the people them walk. Yes. What if you do what me yet? 803. Hey. Thank you, Mr. Driver.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me take out my other bag out of your car. Oh, this car is pretty. Bye. Said the man, you to talk about someone here then car. This man a carrying car. Guys.